Hey everyone, it's ManlyBadassHero, and welcome to my surprise game I mentioned, Steins 8-Bit. Steins 8-Bit is the non-canon sequel to the visual novel and anime Steins Gate. And if you've watched the anime or played the visual novel, then you already know that it stars a mad scientist named Okabe Rintaro, who gets in some time travel shenanigans and things like that. Steins 8-Bit purposely emulates older PC games, specifically old text adventure games, and it emulates the graphics. You can actually switch options to emulate certain types of old PCs, and everything is text command, and there is no guide or anything that tells you what text command does or what you have to enter at a certain scene. So you pretty much just kind of crawl around in the dark and you hope for the best. As you can see, they even emulate the kind of pop-in of the scenery. And the music. And the scan lines. Familiar scenery flows outside the train window. An ordinary life, an unseen future. Just how meaningful, just how precious could those things be? The Steins Gate. That's what the future me called this place. An unknown world line, where a future unforeseen by anyone awaits. You'd probably take that for granted, but it's actually more complicated than that. Through that war, I learned firsthand that the world is deterministic. And that's why it's so important that we got here, that we reached the Steins Gate. Akihabara is chaotic today, like always. The consumer electronics retailers, the moe shops, and the soon-to-be redeveloped buildings in front of the station. There's no real boundary between these things. They form a harmonic dissonance. Just a month earlier, this town witnessed the birth and disappearance of a time machine. But now, nobody knows. Nobody, except for me, Okabe Rintaro. I mean, me, the insane, mad scientist, Hoyin Kyoma! I would have screamed that out loud if I could, but I don't want to be a nuisance to everyone in the train, plus they'd think I'm crazy. And then, I'm struck by something like vertigo. My vision blurs, the world becomes monochrome. My legs begin to wobble. At first, I thought it was the train shaking, but I soon realized that's not the case. I felt this feeling before. No, don't tell me. The vertigo soon dissipates, and about the same time the train slides into the platform at the Akihabara station. I feel my phone faintly vibrate inside my butt pocket. A ringtone. A mail. With such perfect timing. I've got a bad feeling about this. I get off the train and open the mail. The first thing I check is the send date. August 21st, 2025. A D-mail. It's a mail from 15 years in the future. But I thought I'd never get one of these again. So why? I start to tremble as I read the mail's message. It's pretty long. And if you've ever watched Steins Gate, the time travel mechanic mainly worked through the sending of text messages, essentially. And the whole concept was, if we can't send a whole person to the past, maybe we can just send something simple, like a text message. And then with that, we can alter the future. Long time no see, Hyoin Kyoma. No, wait, maybe I should say, nice to meet you. I don't think I need to introduce myself. I'm sure you already know who I am. This is the first email I've sent from 2025. But I'm certain this is the second email you've received from 2025. After all, you are me. The fact you're getting another mail like this just shows how cruel life can be. Blasphemy towards God has taken a foot, and I plan to spread its awareness. So just sit tight and read everything. The current divergence is 1.048728%. That's a 0.0001. That's a 0.000142% deviation from the Steins Gate world line. The blasphemer against God appeared and became the source of this deviation. In 2010, there's but a single IBM 5100, the Phantom Retro PC, in all of Akihabara. The same one the Rounders seized in the Alpha World line, the same one you destroyed in the Beta. That very same IBM 5100 was obtained by the man known as Neidhart, resident of Shibuya, for use of his online intelligence network. This Neidhart has an inherent Esper ability, and through use of that ability in conjunction with the IBM 5100's symbolic image, granted onto it by the likes of John Titor, he changed all the world's key industries to Moe industries. My God! In the following 15 years comes a global depression, with every country and creed crumbling before the might of Moe. A tragedy far beyond the scale of both dystopia and World War III. Complete and utter chaos. And with that said, allow me to explain the outline of Operation Razgrease. Find the man known as Neidhart and recover the IBM 5100. That should surely mend the deviation of the world line. The IBM 5100 should still be somewhere in Akihabara. Seek it. Seek Neidhart. Unfortunately, here in the Steins Gate world line, you cannot use time leaps nor D-mails. You can't use the same cheat codes from back then, so be careful. I pray for your success. Il, Sai, Congru.
The post-apocalypse doesn't sound so bad. The world killed by Moe.
The mail from my future self confirmed my suspicions. That vertigo was, in fact, due to the world line changing. Operation Razgrease, still using names from Norse mythology, are we? Well, whatever. Just what the hell am I supposed to do? I know I need to seek Neidhart, and the IBM 5100, but where do I even begin? I happened to catch sight of that small woodland creature, Tenoji Nei, on the platform. Downstairs from the Future Gadget Laboratory, there's the deserted Braun New Tube workshop. The manager there's her father. She's holding something like a flashlight and twirling it around. I don't see her father anywhere. What's the brat doing here? Well, whatever. More importantly, what do I do from here?
So you get some basic commands, but a lot of times these actually don't do much aside from moving to the other area.
It's me. Things have gone a little crazy. What? You can't hear me over the noise. Another organization conspiracy. I'll come back. Il, Sai, Congru.
Now, is there a way to save? I forget. Let's try. Save a slot 1? Yes. You can die in this game in quite a few ways. No. Kissy. Hug? Punch? Eat? Back? And that's how easy it is to die. So yeah, pretty much if you enter any of the wrong directions, you will die right at the start of the game. Except down. Now you actually don't have to wait for this to pop in, you can just hit enter and skip it.
Affixed to the thick concrete pillar is the poster advertising Rainet Kakeru, a TV anime proving to be popular amongst kids and adults alike. What's that at the foot of the pillar? It says, please take one. But there's only one. So, what? Just rip it off? You look for a sign of any other posters. But you can't find anything except an empty can of Dr. Pepper on the floor.
So we got a poster, that's useful for something.
Why is there an empty can of Dr. Pepper here? Is there something underneath the can? You move the empty can, revealing a scrap of paper. You try picking up the scrap of paper. It says, a rock and roll kind of guy, 2405. What's that supposed to mean?
Okay, yeah, just leave it here, you know, in case I don't need it later. Look at that 8-bit color. I like how the lack of colors brings out the green in your eyes. And your beard.
What? Your wallet. It's gone. You could have sworn you put it in your pocket. Man, you even put your train pass in there. Not to mention your 1,200 yen life savings. What the hell? This must be yet another organization conspiracy. Now you can't leave. What do you do now? Your screams elicit a dirty look from a nearby station attendant. That's not a station attendant. Isn't that the manager of the Brawn Tube Workshop? You didn't recognize him since he's wearing a station attendant-like cosplay. He's even got the hat. You call this man Mr. Brawn because he's a macho manager who loves CRTs, otherwise known as Brawn Tubes. Right now, he's hanging his head with a sour look on his face. He's kinda scary. But it came at just the right time. Let's ask that macho manager for a way to get out. Mr. Braun! Funny meeting you here. I'm in such a bind. You see, I've dropped my wallet.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
He looks pissed. What's with the attendant get-up? Guess he's looking for something. Though he'd find the small woodland creature if he just went up the platform. Eat this! Into the force of blizzard!
Nothing actually happens.
Ooh-ho?
No? Can't kiss our way out of here?
Hey, small woodland creature, let me see that flashlight of yours.
Uh-oh.
Why are you crying all of a sudden? The crowd starts whispering amongst themselves. Not good. This makes you look like a lolicon. If only they knew I didn't like 3D. Breaking a train's no problem at all for Hioi and Kyoma. But let's not.
Aw, isn't that sweet? Too bad you're crazy.
What's with that dumb look of joy on your face, you small woodland creature? Allow me to impart some worldly knowledge onto you. The world is built upon the principle of equivalent exchange. Basically, trade me that flashlight for this poster. Do you want the poster or not? Naya's teary eyes shift back and forth as she compares the poster and the flashlight. Finally, she hands you the flashlight as she holds back her sobs. I just love making underage girls cry.
You take it without holding back your laughter.
This is the truth of the world. Feeling a little enlightened? Manipulating elementary schoolgirls is like taking candy from a baby.
I feel good about myself. Let's try out the flashlight right away. On second thought, that salaryman and that office lady are looking at you funny. I'm not some little kid. This isn't a playground. Yeah, despite the fact the train is parked, I'm apparently still can get hit by it. I board the Yamanote Line train. Sorry, future me, but I swore to never again change the past and future. And with that said, let's just forget about Operation Razkeys and go home and take a nap. This too is Steins Gate's choice. Il, Sai, Congru. Is Mr. Braun looking for this thing? I can see right through you, Mr. Braun. You're searching for this, aren't you? You gotta be kidding. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I got this flashlight by playing a trick on your daughter. Ooh, not too smart. No, I didn't mean it like that. Well, she almost cried. But honestly, saying that would be like asking the pile drive you. So you stay quiet. This isn't your ordinary flashlight, now is it? What? What? Optical camouflage. As in, it can make you into a chameleon? No, the Invisible Man. That's ridiculous. That sounds like something out of a manga. No way in hell can it exist. And even if it did, there's no way in hell this old man would have it. If he were a world-renowned scientist, then that would be a different story. No, wait a minute. This man had a hidden secret in the Alpha World line. Could this flashlight have honest-to-goodness optical camouflage? Courtesy of CERN. No. Wait. On the off chance that it did, why would Mr. Braun so openly reveal it? Why would he be willing to let such an amazing gadget fall into the hands of such a commoner like me? It doesn't make sense, but I bet you can use it to get past the ticket gate. Yeah. Let me try, by all means. Mr. Braun turns the flashlight towards me. It's so bright, you close my eyes. What? Oh? Oh! You've actually become an invisible man. You don't really get it, but CERN's scientific prowess is the best in the world! What? See that beforehand, dumbass? No time to spare. Gotta hurry out of that ticket gate. And so, we have survived the train station. Well, we didn't actually survive, we died and reloaded, but we survived the train station. And if you recognize the second producer, they're actually involved in the Corpse Party games.
It was almost Super Sentai-like. You get out of the station and take a breather at Radio Kaikan. Looks like the optical camouflage wore off. Such a terrific future gadget, terrific enough to make this insane mad scientist jealous. And Mr. Braun just used it so calmly like that. Just what exactly is he thinking? Could that be an effect of the world line change?
So even when you're in public, you spout Chunibyo garbage, huh?
Oh! Assistant!
I thought I told you not to call me that.
This pouty girl is Makase Kurisu, your assistant. Lab member number 004 of the Future Gadget Laboratory. By the way, lab memb equal laboratory member. Whoopsie. Oh well. She's only 18 years old, but she's a genius. She's already graduated from college, and she even got a thesis published in the famous American scientific journal. And by the grace of Steins Gate's choice, were you able to meet her again in this world line? But of course, nobody retains her memories of previous world lines, except for you. Which is why Kurisu doesn't remember those summer days she spent with you as a lab member. Mostly. And with that said, during your reunion, she was such a gentle, lovely angel. But
I saw a suspicious man muttering to himself in a lab coat, so I thought, could it be? And yup, it was Okabe. In any case, don't you think you should hurry up and see a doctor? Your Chunibyo is terminal.
ugh. Damn her. That closeted at-chandler. I mean 4chan. I mean 2chan. Oops. She always talks so condescendingly, with those sharp, challenging eyes. And for some reason are blue. The gentle angel you reunited with became a demon. And you wouldn't have it any other way. After all, she's willing to reveal her true form. That just shows how much she trusts you. No, more importantly, the future's in peril, Christina!
Yeah, peril, whatever.
She completely ignored you! You take it back. Fuck this true form! Give me back my angel! All the swearing. Just listen. I got a D-mail from my future self.
D-mail? The hell is that?
Ah, that's right. Kurisu lost her memories of the microwave O-phone temp experiments. Guess you got a reminder then. But if you get her involved, it could turn out like last time. And we never want to see that again.
Operation Razgreaves is something you need to settle alone.
Okabe? What's wrong? You're going to the lab, right? I'm going there too, so it's unfortunate, but I guess we'll go together.
No, it's nothing. I've got some errands to run, so you can just go to the lab by yourself.
Errands? I can keep you company if you want.
You're always just brimming with curiosity, aren't you, Christina? But try to read between the lines a little.
I'm in the middle of a top-secret mission. The fate of the world depends on it. I've got no need for a mere assistant like you in this matter.
The hell is that? You an idiot? You want to die?
Ah, she lost it.
I even offered to go with you. Whatever. Just do what you want. Like hell I will humor your chuny ways.
Ugh, this poppet. Shrisu squares her shoulders and huffs off to Chodori. Maybe you should go apologize. But save that for later. Operation Razgreaves comes first. You look around. Before you is Radio Kaikan. For some reason its shutters are closed. Are they closed? Pretty sure they shouldn't be.
So... This is Maha. She made a cameo appearance. I wanted to do that. And I wanted some other people to make some cameo appearances, but I did not bother to ask him. And she's a bit like Chant from my Xenoclass videos, where we used to stream together and stuff like that. But I felt like I had to tribute, like, Tenacious D, you know, it's a tribute.
It's not the actual song. It's
Yeah,
just
not
the
actual song,
tribute.
it's just a tribute. Anyway, got sidetracked, back to the game.
Yoyin Kyoba, Final Esostega, Tet 12, Rising Flaring Fist! You throw a punch with all your might.
Ah! Fuck! Shit! Gah!
It was pretty solid. You underestimated it.
So, attacking the Upa does in fact not work. I'm assuming attacking anything in this game will not work, except for breaking my hand.
If you but unseal the power of your right arm, it should be no trouble to break down this door. The power of the God Hand. However, the darkness would likely consume your heart and compel you to consume the souls of all living beings in the vicinity. Yes, exactly like what happened on that day, 10 years ago, when you were driven to annihilate the villagers of your hometown. You must never let that tragedy happen, ever again. Upa-san! Upa-san! Is Radio Kaikan closed? You tried talking to the Upa with your best impression of lab member number 2. No response. It just sits there. Let's turn you around for now. You tried turning the giant Upa around. It's unexpectedly easy. After you rotate it a while, you hear the sound of a switch being pressed somewhere. And immediately afterwards, the emergency door opens, accompanied by a thunderous roar. Huh? Is this some sort of RPG dungeon? You probably shouldn't sweat the minor details. You feel like dying once you reach the 7th floor, which, by the way, is the only illuminated floor. Furthermore, you can feel someone's presence. Someone's at the 7th floor landing. An organization spy. No, Neidhart. On further inspection, it's a familiar face. Kiryu Moeka, also known as Shining Finger. Why is she here? Moeka is lab member number 005, currently works part-time at the Braun Tube workshop downstairs from the lab. And, in otherworld lines, your mutual enemy. Why would Moeka be here, in the closed Radio Kaikan? Your suspicious mind has a few ideas. Then in this world line, she's involved with CERN and the Rounders once again. That this Neidhart, the man who obtained the IBN 5100, could also be a Rounder. In that case, it'll be bad if Moeka finds you here. Besides, you have yet to check Moeka's status as a Rounder in this world line. Damn it, so close. The capsule toy machine's right there.
Okay. Kissing is never the answer. I like how the game is kind of talking back to me. Like it's trying to say, wait a minute, your answers aren't logical at all. Maybe you should try stepping off that train platform again. That's always the answer. You should avoid any actions that could wake up Shining Finger. If you've never seen Steins Gate, the closest thing I can describe Moeka is Yander. Kongru. Il. Sai. Kongru. It's like I'm watching a speed drawing. Weren't your eyes a different color in the other... whatever. Crap! It had a reverse effect! Are you a Rounder agent? Was that some sort of joke? Stop joking around, like Hill Interpol actually exists! At the moment, you feel a presence behind you. You turn around and see several unfamiliar foreigners in black suits standing there. To add to your confusion, they suddenly push you down. As you lay face down, they fasten your wrists together with handcuffs. Hey, this is an unjust arrest! No, wait. Seriously, Interpol? Who the hell do you think you are? Inspector Zenigata? I'll get you, Leopard! Moeka holds something out to your face. Looks like a legit Interpol badge. Congratulations, you've discovered, arrested, and put into a foreign prison ending. And that's it for my preview of Steins Gate 8-bit. If you were completely lost, have never seen the Steins Gate anime or the visual novel, well, this game was not very good at explaining things, and it's pretty much designed for people of prior knowledge. If you wish to see more Steins Gate 8-bit, then leave a comment. I may add it to my streaming schedule, or I may actually plain record this one, at a later date anyway. But it's a bit of a purposely archaic game, and it can feel a bit slow, I imagine, if you're just watching it, or playing it. And if you don't dig ironically retro things, it's definitely not a ride meant for you. Which is perfectly understandable, actually. And if you're curious who the girl earlier who was talking, I mentioned kind of briefly, didn't really go into detail. Like I said, that is a old friend of mine who was involved in the streaming end that I've mentioned before, along with a couple of others that you may have heard when I stream. And I just had her stop by for that one scene, just for old time's sake. Anyway, thank you all for watching my preview of Steins Gate 8-bit. I'll catch you all later. Il Sai Congru.